So here we want to demonstrate one of the new unique features of our Video Toolbox Premiere 2025 software, which is the live color space imaging function. And what this allows us to do is, instead of viewing our live image in red, green, blue, which is how we normally view things, we can change color spaces. So we can use a U saturation lightness space, or an LAB, or an XYZ. So some more advanced color spaces which can help us look for subtle changes in color and find defects that might be hard to see just by viewing in regular color space. So to demonstrate this, we're using here a SightPipe 360, which is basically an acrylic rod with an optical element built in at the bottom that allows us to view a 360-degree view. So as we drop this into a pipe, which we'll do in a moment, and here's our pipe right here, you'll see that we can see entirely around the inside surface of the pipe. And so we have our SightPipe, and here you can see that attached to the SightPipe is a lens and our camera. And so here's our setup. And now what we're going to do is we will drop the SightPipe into the pipe here, and you'll see on the left side we have a live image of the view from the SightPipe. So let's drop this in, and we'll see that as we go in on the left side, we can see now the SightPipe dropping in, and here we can see the inside surface of that pipe. And the way you'll see it is it's kind of remapped or distorted. So the top of the view that we're looking at is the inside diameter, and the bottom is the outside. And so basically what we're viewing on that SightPipe is what looks like a donut. And here, as I move down, you can see the surface moving in and out. So now what we're going to do is we're going to use this new feature to try to make it easier to see subtle variations in the color on that pipe. So we're going to enable our color space feature. And here now what we can do is select among our options. So we could use something, standard. So here, for instance, we're looking at just the red channel. We could do green and, of course, blue. But to make it easier to look for variations and to compare things, we also have the ability to look at multiple color channels at the same time. So here is our quad HLS, U, saturation, and value view. And what we're seeing here is in the top left corner, we see the raw live image. Then to the right, we see the U space, and then left side below, that's our saturation, and right side below is the value, which is essentially the color image, but just converted to grayscale. And so now what we're looking at as we move around in real time is we're looking at different color channels at the same time that we're looking at the live image. And then we have some different features that we can apply. So for instance, we can use an averager, and that'll take away some of the camera noise. And we can manually adjust the color space. So here we can adjust, for instance, the way the U is displayed. And here what we can do by doing that is we can see some subtle changes here as we scan through. So the subtle color changes in the raw image are not so not so subtle when we switch to a different color space. And then we also have the option of using an auto contrast algorithm that allows us to accentuate minor variations in contrast to make them easier to see. And so here now, this allows us to view the inside of our pipe and if we're looking for defects or if we're looking for marks, it makes it easier now for us to view these things than just looking at the raw color image. And if we want to expand one of these, we can double click on it. So here, for instance, we've expanded the U channel. Again, we will enable auto contrast and do some averaging. And here now we can actually look at the live image, or double click again and go back to our quad view. And we have a range of different color spaces. So here is a space called XYZ. Again, somewhat related to, but not exactly red, green, blue, but with accentuated contrast, makes it, again, easier for us to detect small defects, small markings that are slightly different in color, and to do that in a way that that makes it easier to see things we might not see in our standard color image. And that is a demonstration of live color space working with an inspection system like the SitePipe 360. Thank you for watching.